Let us start with a sacred, holy in-breath and out-breath. The very intention of us being here in this moment has already activated a sacred, holy space. Each and every holy in-breath and out-breath brings in a higher frequency that infuses this sacred space where you find yourself. All parts of yourself already there, the consciousness as the higher parts of yourself flow and integrate into your physical, mental, and emotional body. Already, no matter what your day has been fun, no matter the issues and situations of earthly living, all that now is put aside. And we choose to come together as the family of light to truly engage and tap into our divinity that ever grows and expands within and around us, even as we walk a physical, mental, and emotional world. It's almost when it comes now that as you walk the earth, you observe it as a third party. You're engaged in it, but also too, you observe it as well. For this higher part of yourself that seeks to keep you anchored, centered, and balanced is ever present and grows stronger. So those things in the past that would upset you or cause you to get out of balance no longer have those long-lasting effects, because the higher part of yourself, indeed, beloveds, is becoming more integrated into your physical, mental, and emotional expressions in a three-density world. Indeed, beloveds, this is how the great avatars of light, the ascended masters who have walked the path you have walked, and able to expand their consciousness, to have many levels of expression, timelines, and possibilities at once. For truly, that is your divine nature. And as that divine nature comes online in this reality bite that you find yourself in this reality bite of where you have made commitments, celestial commitments of coming into this frequency band to uplift, to help, and support. Indeed, beloveds, those parts of yourself that took this sacred promise because of your ability to hold the higher heart of compassion and unconditional love. It is from that higher perspective of yourself that has said, I hear the clarion call, and I will come into that frequency band of Gaia, known by many names, and to come and assist because of my love of the Creator of all that is, because of me yearning to fulfill my soul pulse, that I will awaken myself, begin to trust myself, as I know I am tapped into this higher part of myself that is my divinity, and that divinity is indeed anchored into my physical, my mental, and emotional bodies, and that there is a sacred alchemy, a transformation, a transfiguration as I move forward on my path of light, to now make known the unknown, to now integrate more fully the higher aspects of myself as I choose to move beyond my fear, as I choose to move beyond challenges, as I choose to move towards my heart's dreaming, as I move towards the soul pulse that beckons me, as I move towards my path of love and light. And most certainly, those things that would distort or would bring attention away or would cause doubt does not matter, for the pull of your love is so strong for the divine, it transcends, moves forward beyond all of that. And indeed, beloveds, we say these sacred words to you, that as said by the one who have come to bring light as the avatar 2,000 years ago in the area that you call Israel and Jerusalem, that great master said, the path is narrow, and indeed it is. But we say to you also, with great jubilation, with great joy and anticipation, that there is the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, that are very much walking on that narrow path. And their determination, their commitment to their agreements, to their collaborations, to their soul groups, to the love that they have of the divine, to their promises, brings them in that narrow road. But we will tell you, beloveds, for those who walk that narrow path is the great embodiment and radiance that you begin to integrate into your physical, mental, and emotional world, thereby allowing you to be masters of light who still have a physical body, walking on a physical world. Indeed, beloveds, this is the path of mastery. And you may not understand yet in the limitations of a material world that slowly but surely you are now eroding. But your choices ripples throughout the cosmos. Your choices to move forward in your soul pulse, to walk on your path of light, to hold the higher frequencies of compassion and unconditional love is an alchemy of healing for the universe, not just your planet that you reside on in this reality bite at the moment. For your love and power is so immense because you come from the Adam Kadmon, indeed, the image of the divine, the similitude of the divine, as co-creators. And in that, as hidden as that has been, as forgotten by so many that has been, it remains, nevertheless, a part of who and what you are. You are the divine human, the Adam Kadmon, made in the image of the divine. That is your divine blueprint. And as you may not experience that as vivid in the physical material world of illusion, delusion, and miscreations, you carry that diamond light within you. And each and every step, each and every thought, each and every action brings that truth anchored into the consciousness of the physical, mental, and emotional world that you reside in. But also, as you take those steps, as you move forward, as you follow your soul impulse, as you strive towards your higher service, this in the entanglement of all that is ripples, ripples, ripples throughout all consciousness, all expressions. And indeed, beloveds, it is said among many in the ascended realms that indeed it is the children of light upon Gaia, the children of light upon the earth, that as they wake up, as they remember who they are, as magnificent spiritual beings of light, as they remember that they are part of a divine collective tribe of light, expressed in many levels, in many realms, in many expressions, that the power that they hold as holding physical density, the ultimate alchemy, takes place through them. Oh, beloveds, know that there are so many that cheer you on, that uplift and support. And as you begin to move the veils away, as you begin to see the higher vision, as you see the unfoldment, and being able, yes, beloveds, being able to hold those higher frequencies now on a regular basis. There are people that you will find that would just leave your environment, for your frequency is that high. But then there will be people who will be attracted to you that is now in a frequency band. Indeed, we're here to tell you, beloveds, that there is a new quantum in your frequency band. There are many tiers of that frequency band, but you are in a new vibratory frequency band of the light that you hold. And as you move forward, there will be great change in your personal circumstances. Always knowing that your personal circumstances, as you move and you pivot, is always going to be moving you into the fullness of who and what you truly are. And we want to say to you, beloveds, to keep in mind that yes, there are those who choose as a soul contract to leave the physical plane and operate into other levels, but there are those who stay in the physical plane in a physical body to do the alchemy that they do from that level into the highest transformation and transfiguration for the planet and all of her life. What's important to note for each and everyone who hear us, part of the challenges in coming into a physical, mental, and emotional world of a 3 density, choosing to forget your cosmic origins, who you are, and your promises, choosing to have that cosmic memory erased. But there has always been that part of you that always knows, and most certainly lifetime after lifetime of commitment and higher service, each lifetime it awakens that much faster. And we are in a cycle of time right now, beloveds, of where humanity, the children of light who have not forgotten the humanity that is made from the Adam and Kadmon, the image and the similitude of the divine, plays such a crucial role in the cycle of cycles of cycles. For indeed, there are many timelines. There are many choices that can be made. But it is the gathering of the singularity of the children of light that are pinpointed, focused on the ascension of this planet and all of her life. What's important to understand and we convey to you is one of the things that has been used in keeping the earth and all of her life inside a container, a perimeter, or in the modern terms, a matrix, is the human has forgotten its divinity and its power. The conditioning has been, you have no power. And the idea of victimhood has been established for eons of time. But as you move forward beyond your doubts and your fears and your challenges, the brilliance of a new vision and re-remembering becomes and more emerged. And you begin to remember the power that you have. And as you do, the very DNA begins to turn on in your physical body. The very light in the ATP gets triggered to be more radiant and more light. As you remember and to embrace that and move through the distortions, the miscreations, as you pierce through to the unknown to make known, that, beloved, is where your highest power and service resides. You are on your way. You are on your way. Beginning to bring in and remembering what it is to stay in your perfect balance. To be in an environment of chaos where that chaos does not impinge upon you, but you impinge upon that environment, bringing forth peace and balance. That you truly embrace in the loving of yourself. And in the great commandments, it says, love thy neighbor as thyself. It is thyself that is the requirement of love as a creation of the divine. And so that self-love brings the empowerment of the fullness of who and what you truly are. And thereby, in that anchoring of that self-love is the foundation of all love that you are able to hold for all life. We say to you, beloveds, that be bold in trusting your intuition, your insights. Make a focused concentration to develop that, not ignore it, no matter how busy, preoccupied you may find yourself. A thought, a sense, a feeling, at least acknowledge it. And every time you do, you will become more attuned and astute in being able to pick up the higher vibrations that seek to anchor, integrate, and stay with you. Indeed, your communication, understanding, and guidance opens up on higher levels. Thoughts for help and guidance is faster, and the response to that than the myriad of beings of light who love and support you come. And you are able easily to discern those things that are not coming in the highest realm of light and love. And if that should happen, very easily, you're like, no, leave. I am clear as to who my family of light is and what I am connected to. You say that with great power because of the knowing of this. And like the phoenix, you begin to rise more and more. And you always remember that no matter the challenges, there is always, as the most radiant one said, the resurrection. And so we come to you at this time to empower you and to applaud you in your narrow path. We come to let you know that you are never, never alone. We come to let you know that you have the ability, the power, and the grace that comes from the higher parts of yourself to maintain your balance at all times, to hold the higher frequencies of the Azi Shalom, the higher peace within you, keeping you centered, remembering the tools of the sacred and holy breath, remembering that you come both as the observer and also the participant, that your abilities now, dream states, inclinations, sparks of inspiration, are real communications, not to be ignored, but to be acknowledged and practiced upon. You are here now, beloveds, as awakened and awakening souls that have come out of the stupor, the cosmic stupor of the dream that you find yourself in. And as you continue your path of light, the information will come to you. Your cosmic memories will come online. The very DNA will begin to come online. You'll be able to hold the accelerated electron spin in your atomic and subatomic levels. You become very aware of all the sentient ones from across the cosmos that come and walk with you in the invisible realms close to you. You begin to feel them and sense them, and for some, more clairaudient, more clairvoyant, more clairsentient. Your synchronicities will become palatable, where there's no guessing. You will simply know, because you are now on the higher realm of a frequency. More to go, but a shift has been made. We're bringing this to your attention for all who hear our words and the frequency we send to you. See clearly here now a radiant ball of light above your head. This ball of illumined light and how it appears to you. What is the colors of this luminosity? And whatever those rays are unique to you. Some may see it as a pure white, others as gold, others as a mixture, others as an orange and yellow, others as a blue and white. Whichever way this sphere of light, unique to you, appears above your head. Knowing that each and every single in-breath and out-breath is holy as the divine breathes through you. And this sphere of light that comes from the upper worlds, worlds of Azaluth, the worlds of paradise, the crystalline cities, and the Shambhala worlds of peace. Bring this unique sphere of illumined light to you as a grace and a gift. And as you breathe each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath, and breathing it in elongation, in-breath and out-breath, this sacred grace in the symbol of this radiant ball of light that is above your head, above the seventh chakra, now radiating from the eighth chakra, and just feeling the energy that is now moving, tingling in your scalp. Feel the energy. And now, if you acknowledge this energy, it will begin to move down the Antakarana. That is your tube of light, of which the chakra systems are in front of and behind. It is the tube of light that runs directly vertical from the highest parts of yourself straight down and into the core of the earth. And as you can clearly see, beginning to make its descent down your Antakarana, your tube of light, cleaning, clearing, balancing, and purifying as it goes down, impacting each and every sacred chakra. It moves at the perfect pace, not too fast, not too slow, just even. And you see the illumination, for it is so bright, it illumines all that you are. And you know that each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath amplifies it. Continue to move down the sacred tube, down the spine, each and every vertebrae, all of your chakra systems, moving down until, like a great root coming from your root chakra, moves into the earth, moves through all the minerals within the earth and crystalline matrices, moving through the root systems of the plant kingdom, the fungi kingdom, all life within the earth and upon the earth, moving into her core. And once it settles into the core of the very heart of Gaia, you acknowledge the great guardians that are there. They acknowledge you, know who you are, and your connection to Earth Mother is more solidified, integrated, and a great communion in higher frequency has been established. With grateful hearts, we bless Gaia as she blesses us with grateful hearts. We bless the upper worlds as the upper world blesses us, as we find ourselves as the conduits and the holders of heaven and earth. We spread this grace that has come to us, to our families, friends, communities. We spread it in all directions, into all the sphere of influences that we are part of. We move it into our thoughts and hearts dreaming, into our emotions, and into our mental thoughts. All those things we think of, all those thoughts, people, places, and things, we now send our energy of love, balance, and peace. We send it to the mineral kingdom, to the plant, the animal, and to the human kingdom. Our special color frequency moving upon the earth, healing, balancing, clearing, and cleansing. Stepping into our roles as great Elohims, stepping into our roles as great healers, stepping into our roles as great messengers, blessing into our roles as great counselors of light. We spread our unique energy given to us by the higher celestial realms of light and move it throughout all of our consciousness, awareness, and experience. Hold your positions a few more minutes. Asane Kapala, Asane Kapala, Asane Kapala. And even as we are in this state of grace, the thought of the return now comes. And as such, the energy begins to step down. All the radiant ones who have been part of this experience begin to draw in their electromagnetic field, even as the energy of grace in that ball of radiant light continues to radiate in, through, and around you. You can now bring the intention of being fully into your physical, mental, and emotional bodies. And as such, you put forth a thought form to yourself to remember to think of this experience before you sleep, for the process to amplify and continue. And as you prepare yourself with deep in-breaths and out-breaths, on the count of 3, we will be back awake, alert, and we will be very grounded to our sacred earth. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.